Hello friends, how you doing? Day 1261. Hope you're doing amazing on this Wednesday night. So I just want to come in and just share with you a talk that I heard at a leadership conference a few weeks ago. I was just going over through some of my notes. I like to review because our brain forgets things so quickly. And so there was a talk about how our current modern society is. And the speaker, she talked about how modern society is so weak that we can't even have a mature conversation with each other. And I think it's very prevalent. You can see it. People blaming other people, people ghosting, not taking responsibility, people just leaving WhatsApp threads, and really a lot of times people they're being emotional instead of learning how to actually think critically through a situation. And when we resist, there's so much energy that we actually have to put towards actually resisting all these difficult situations. You're going to have to put energy towards either avoiding the conflict or the hard conversations, or you can put energy towards learning and thinking critically and actually creating something better. And so, what is it that you choose to do? Do you choose to take action and learn from it? Because that really is the only way you can actually move forward effectively anyways, right? Action will actually help you fix your life. And actually, when you take action, it actually helps you get out of your emotions and actually living in life. And so, because our emotions is our body, and we tend to stay in our heads. And so, what is it that you are focusing on? Are you focusing on fear or guilt? Because a lot of times when we do something that we know, when we don't do something that we know we should be doing, what we do is we tend to shame ourselves when we make a mistake. We think we are bad. This is what I always do. And then we feel unworthy. And so, it's our own self-sabotaging brain. It's how we justify that, we don't deserve success. And then we start to become fearful and we focus on the negative. And it's a very, very dangerous spiral downward because our brain is so powerful. What is it that you focus on? Are you focusing on fear or are you focusing on faith? Because you can only focus on one thing and our body can only have one of those things in our body. So if you focus on fear, you're going to go through a very unhealthy downward spiral. And what do we do sometimes when things are not going right? We try to fix it. And we may try to fix it by taking some action, by trying to control things. And actually, I just saw an old live video of mine talking about how if we resist, it persists. And so when we resist, what are we actually trying to do? We're actually trying to have things under our control. And when we try to control things, it's all about fear. It's all fear-based. And again, when you do that, my encouragement to you is to focus on faith. What is it that you want, right? So what is the solution? Speak words of life over yourself. What is it that you want? And you start focusing on that. Where are you going? What are the goals that you want? What outcome do you want from this situation? And as you focus more on that, you can start to talk with conviction. You can start to talk with more belief. And what that does, it combats actually trying to be in control. Okay? And so really, what is it that we need more? We just need more men and women to stand up, take responsibility, be willing to take on burdens, because our society needs more examples of men and women who are stepping up, taking responsibility, being leaders out in society, but also, and most importantly, I believe, in the home. Starting with our well, I don't have a partner, but if you're married, your spouse, your family, your kids, because really the home is where everything starts, I believe, when it comes to the direction our society goes. And so my question is to you, how are you doing in your life? Do you tend to avoid? Do you tend to turn away when things get hard? Or do you lean into it and try to learn something and grow through the situation? And I understand it's not easy. I understand when emotions and feelings can become very overwhelming. But I promise you, if you turn into it, it will benefit you the most because you're able to actually learn through the experience. Every time you go up against a situation, a difficult situation, it is an opportunity to learn, to grow. But I find so many people, they turn away from it. And, you know, no judgment here. No, I'm not judging anybody because I've been there, I get it, right? But it also shows a lack of character. And so for me, you know, I know when I was younger, I definitely, you know, avoided conflict and, you know, I never felt good about myself. And so I got around some other people, some leaders, people who had some great character, who spoke truth, and I started to learn. It's like, I want to be a man like that. I want to be a man of truth, of character, integrity, someone who doesn't give up when it gets hard, but instead I lean in and I step up. And it's been a journey. So I get it if, you know, if you've felt a little sheepish, if you will. But you know what? It's okay. It's part of the process. My encouragement to you is just leave the past in the past. But from now on, instead of running away, just if you have these strong emotions of fleeing, just stay in your emotions, stay in your feelings, and just, okay, how can I move forward? How can I grow through this? What can I learn from this situation? And when you self-reflect, I believe it will serve you in so many different ways you won't even understand, but you'll only see it later on. But I promise you, it's worth it. All right, my friends. It's just a topic that's on my heart, and yeah, I know I just see so much out there that you know is challenging. I'm not talking about extreme situations either, right? Where you know there's abuse or victims or what have you. I'm talking about just everyday challenges, conflicts, and what have you. Okay. Anyways, that's all for tonight. Hope you're doing amazing. I'll see you tomorrow.